Are you here? Who's here with me? Show yourself. I know you're here. Am I reaching you? Can you hear me? Who's here with us? We need to communicate.
All right, so we are at the cemetery. There's no sign really to indicate a name for the cemetery or even to tell us not to be here, which is going to be our defense in court if need be. So let's see if we can find anything.
Trees are moving behind you.
Okay, that's good. I'm going to be using EchoVox Classic. We don't know anybody in this cemetery. We've looked at a couple names, so we can see if we can get them through. So let's see what we can get. I don't know how loud this is going to be.
Who are you?
My name is Stephanie. This is Beth.
Hello.
We would like to see who's here. Hear from you.
Hi. Been a long time since somebody's talked to you. Hi.
Can you tell us your name? Sound like Brandon.
Huh?
Sound like Brandon.
Oh, did it sound like
Yeah.
him? There was a Brandon, we think. It's hard to tell on the...
Steph.
Steph's here. We just kind of want to hear your story.
I'm kind of interested in the story of the cemetery, why it doesn't seem to have a name and everything's very spread out.
Are you happy here? Warm. I wish it was warm.
Well, there's a lot of veterans' graves. Maybe it said war.
Oh, yeah, it could have said war. Are you proud of your service? Peace.
Yep. That's what we... Adam.
Yeah? I'll do it. Do what? Eclipse?
No.
Do you have a fly? Can I see it? Is it okay that we're here? That's my stomach. Don't think there's some growling going on in the cemetery.
Are you from Boyne City? He is. Family?
You still have family here? Some.
Uncle?
Son,
Can you hear it okay?
I think.
I'm going to switch it to Bank B. Is this an effective way to communicate with you? Uh-huh. All right.
Is it okay that we're here? We like to be invited in. Daniel? Did you hear Daniel?
Mm-hmm. Daniel's not here, but he will be watching this eventually. Something you want to say to Daniel? Can you tell us something about your life?
Been here a long time. I bet you would like to talk about your life.
That's what we're here for.
I saw that there was a gentleman with an FU initials. But that's all it said. It didn't say what your name was. Was it Frank? Fred? Franklin Ulysses? Speak. You would be very, we could probably guess you. How many names start with you? Ulysses? A lot of you seem to be veterans. Does anybody want to talk about that? Betty? Is Betty here? Did you serve in the Army, the Navy? Or what war? Or peacetime? Navy.
Mm-hmm.
You proud of your service?
I think very choppy.
Did all these houses must have sprung up around the cemetery? Does that bother you?
It does.
Does it seem disrespectful? We're sorry. Would you like it if they made it, like, maybe put a nice fence around it and made it more special?
A little bit more respectful.
Do people still come to visit you here?
We don't want you to be forgotten. I heard something behind me.
Did we look?
Nothing?
Here's your glove.
Oh no, thank you.
Nope, I don't see anybody or anything. That we can see anyway. Trying to keep the light so it doesn't go anybody's window or anything. Would you like to talk to us? Maybe one at a time? You could just take turns.
Can you put the light up just a little bit? There we go. Thank you.
Could we get some names, your names, and then we could look at the markers to see if we could find your grave. Should I put the light down? Beth? Yeah, I'm here. The flag? Well, yeah, there's flags here on the big flag. There are a lot of flags here.
Can you go up a little bit? Can you hold the flashlight up?
I'm sorry.
It just catches right on the back of my screen.
Does anybody have a message for anybody?
We won't be able to stay out here for long, unfortunately. It's pretty cold.
In case you don't know, it's January. And you were going city in January.
It's a little chilly.
That was me. Nothing. Heaven? Is that where you're at?
What's it like? What's your version of heaven? Family.
What did you do here in Boyne City? Did you work here in Boyne? We're probably going to do some research on the cemetery. So if you tell us your name, even your last name, that could be helpful.
Maybe we can find your story. We don't want your story to be lost. You deserve it. You deserve to have your story told and kept alive. Everyone does.
Maybe you'd like to tell us how you died. Hello?
What do you need help with? What was that?
I don't know.
Put your light
Could have
down.
been a squirrel or something.
That was loud.
Doesn't it sound like branches?
Oh, it sounded like a door.
I can't find a button. Stomach.
back. We have to be careful. We're gonna close it down for now. We're gonna say goodbye.
Do you have anything last things to say? Maybe we'll come back in the warm weather.
Yeah.
I like that.
We'll be back.
We'll come back then.
We won't forget about you.
Maybe you could be ready for us and know what you want to say next time.
Listen.
Okay, well, let's do it.
It's cold. Yeah.
You have family?
Family.
So now you can start talking.
All right, we're gonna say goodbye in 3, 2. There's a car. 1. Goodbye. Hey everyone, this is Stephanie and Beth again. We did a little bit of research on the cemetery that we went to last night and found out that there is a supposedly haunted house connected with it as well. This is the story of David LEROY and the LEROY family, and the word is that he came home fairly intoxicated one night and beat his wife and children to death. And now there are stories of hearing a piano playing as his wife was playing the piano at the time, seeing children in the windows, things moving. It was under construction, and there's still the construction workers' tools and things in the house that seem to be moving, or people have said that they've gone in and, put things in a certain place or moved things out of place, and when they go back, they're back in the place they're supposed to be. So we are in the car sitting outside the house, and we're going to do a little session and see what we can find.
Can you show them the house or no?
I can film it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Duh. His first name was David?
David, yep.
I don't know what I don't think they said what her first
They
name
usually
was.
don't. Women aren't important enough to have names.
Or children.
She was just Mrs. LEROY.
And he said to be buried here. It's in the cemetery that we were at last night.
Yep.
And her, too.
But not the children.
Not the children.
We are here outside the LEROY house. Is there anyone here who can speak to us?
I did. Mr. LEROY, are you here to speak with us and tell us your side of the story?
Yes.
Yes. Did you really kill your family?
Murder.
Murder. Could have been Mrs. LEROY.
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. LEROY, would you like to tell us? Dead.
Kids, maybe?
Yeah, it should be. Were you intoxicated, Mr. LEROY?
LEROY?
Could you tell us your first name just to make sure that we've got the right Mr. LEROY?
Dave. All right.
Okay, you go by Dave, not David, right? Nut? Yeah.
I'll have to listen back, but it almost sounded like like it was starting to say self-defense, maybe. But
Didn't know. To how? Children? Judy. I wonder if one of them is Judy. How many children were there? I almost feel like you said don't bring that up, but it was really choppy. If it wasn't true, tell us it wasn't true. Sometimes these stories get embellished. Oh, we heard later that you killed yourself, Mr. Leroy. Is that true?
How did you do that?
I don't think he wants to talk about it so much.
Probably not.
I keep hearing him say don't.
I wouldn't imagine he does.
Yeah. Clear your conscience, Mr. Leroy.
Not that you deserve it if it is true.
Mrs. Leroy, what's your first name? Maybe that is, but I'm not sure.
How long did you live in this house? You seem to be getting better on the bank A, surprisingly.
Anything you'd like us to know? Matter of fact, there was a lot of families that lived here. Is there anybody here that wants us to know anything? It wouldn't have to be the Leroys. Quite a few families we hear that like to drink, partake. Good luck. Thank you. Just see some movement, but I guess
There's lots of squirrels over there.
Squirrel. Okay. The haunted squirrel. They've had pictures show up. I should take some pictures of the upper window. See if anything shows up.
Can you show up in one of the windows for us?
Oh, of course. Why does my camera never work in these situations? You know what? I know how to make it work. On Facebook, I use that. Use the camera.
Old house.
What is that?
Old house, maybe?
Yeah. It is an old house.
All right, we're going to wrap it up and head down to the cemetery.
Dude.
We're going to say goodbye in 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for talking with us.
All right. We're going to head back down to the cemetery, see what we can find in the daytime, look at some names, and then we will let you know what we find.